We are in this campaign to win the Democratic nomination. Yeah, he sounds a hell of a lot better when he yells and screams than Hillary does. And his crowd's more into it. I mean, Hillary said, we are in this campaign to win! Crazy Bernie is an entirely different thing. Here's Nora O'Donnell, CBS this morning, reporting about Bernie's win last night in West Virginia.
Another primary win for Bernie Sanders is prolonging the Democratic race. His victory in West Virginia doesn't change Hillary Clinton's overall lead, but it is one more bump in her path to the general election.
See, no matter how much Bernie wins, he doesn't change anything. He's won 10 of the last 15, doesn't change anything. What if Ted Cruz had won 10 of the last 15? Do you think it would have been, hey, you know what, this still doesn't matter. Trump is still easily, you think it'd be the case for the Republican side? You just reverse things here. And if Cruz had won 10 of the last 15, they wouldn't be reporting another little bump in the road for Donald Trump. And Cruz just won't let it go away. Drag out there, zipping away at the table. Just won't go away. Like they report about Crazy Bernie. Here's Doug Schoen, who reports now that the Clintons are getting panicked. This was on Hannity last night.
In a word, there's panic tonight. The Clintons don't have a strategy to deal with Bernie Sanders. If they lose California, the whole game will be up for grabs. I've been in the room with her and with Bill Clinton. The Clinton campaign in '96, we had a clear strategy for Dole, carried us through. I'm sitting here telling you the Clinton campaign does not have a clear strategy or idea how to deal with Donald Trump, and the political rulebook is being rewritten.
They don't have a strategy to deal with Trump? I thought they did. I thought it was going to be a series of ads replaying things Trump had said about women. But that was going to be the ticket. And I was going to send them all after history, all the way audio from like the very things Trump has said. Now Doug Schoen says they have no strategy on how to deal with Trump. They don't have a strategy to deal with Crazy Bernie either. You know why? They don't need one. It's fixed. It's rigged. Except Schoen says if he wins California, then I have. Well, you're not going to see this reporter because the media is a bunch of slaves. Democrat Party, but don't you think there has to be some nervous Nelly in a Democrat? I mean, look at this deep. They can see like we can. They look at the Trump campaign. You know, I don't care what they think of Trump. What they see is rivalry. Like what they see is unchecked enthusiasm. What they see is support for a candidate nobody has been able to do anything about. Nobody's been able to strip any of Trump's support away from him, no matter what. They see the Republican establishment desperately holding on, trying to hold on, and losing at every stage. And they come and they look at what's going on in their own campaign, and they see the same kind of energy and turnout for Bernie, and they see everybody yawning in his sleep for Hillary. It's a nominee. And what are they going to rely on? They're going to rely, well, the media will take care of this. The media will destroy Trump for us. Except the media is not going to be able to because the media didn't make Trump. I think you Democrats are going to have to learn that one pretty fast. It's the last bit of advice I'm going to give you. But you can't, your guys in the media cannot destroy people they didn't make. Now, Evan, look at all the negative ads that have been run against Trump. Have they hurt? Trump's out there actually thinking they're helping. Trump said he doesn't have ground game strategy. He doesn't need it. He's just going to do rallies. He doesn't need a ground game. He's not going to get a ground game. He's not going to get a bunch of people phone banks, making phone calls and doing. He's just going to keep doing appearances, doing rallies. It's the same thing he's done to get him where he is now. That's exactly why he didn't have a ground game with the primaries. So that try to win every state, go to a number of different rallies in a bunch of different states, and just keep doing that. Blanket the country with rally after rally after rally. Crowds are big and big and big, and there are people lined up for miles, half a mile outside, can't get in. You say, what do I need a ground game for? I'm just going to keep doing rallies. Meantime, on the Democrats, they have to be. Right? Like Schoen says, they have to be. Look, it's a cumulative thing here. Hillary has a book out. She got 14 million. Nobody bought it. Nobody showed up at book signings except union guys that paid to show up. And everybody's falling back up. Well, look at the electoral map. The Democrats get New York. The Democrats get California. The Democrats get Illinois. Democrats get Michigan. I mean, she doesn't need anything other than that seat. And that's what they're relying on. That's how they could end up being caught up way short.
Radio Universe, Rush on the EIB Network.
710 WOR. Say, folks, one of the largest and most profitable fields in business today is corporate training, executive coaching, and speaking. It has become an $11 billion annual industry. Now, if you've been thinking of entering this exploding corporate training market, you need to become certified by the John Maxwell Institute. I have seen and heard success stories of people who become certified Maxwell corporate trainers, executive coaches, and speakers, and I am impressed. Maxwell is the global authority. They've been at this for more than 40 years. And when you become Maxwell certified, you'll be able to profit from this booming business. The fastest growing, largest certification program in the world, the John Maxwell Institute, has been certifying corporate trainers, executive coaches, and speakers for years, all over the world. Become a Maxwell certified corporate trainer, executive coach, and speaker. Visit JohnMaxwellRadio.com now for special preview. That's JohnMaxwellRadio.com. Dial 1-800-MAXWELL. That's 1-800-MAXWELL.
A university study asked 12,000 adults why they take multivitamins and minerals. Here's naturopathic doctor and the inventor of Texas superfood, Dr. Dennis Black, with an answer that just might surprise you.
Studies show that vitamin supplements are mostly synthetic and do little for your health. I believe the secret to great health is pure, natural nutrition, not chemistry-set supplements. Great health comes from nature, and that's what's in Texas Superfood. Nature's antioxidant-rich vitamins and minerals from 55 vine-ripened fruits and vegetables and enzymes. So here's my promise. Switch from your chemistry-set vitamins to Texas Superfood for 90 days and experience increased energy, more focus, better sleep, or returning. No questions asked.
Order Texas Superfood now, and for a limited time, get free shipping. Call 1-877-55-TEXAS. 1-877-55-TEXAS. 1-877-55-TEXAS.
Make this year count by losing 25 to 45 pounds in only 40 days. NJ Diet by Nuvo Health is now offering all patients new weight loss technology by using hair and saliva sampling to customize your program. It's the only weight loss company in the country using this technology. NJ Diet is a hormone detoxification system that evaluates and targets individual needs. It's doctor supervised, all natural, no shots, no hormones, and no surgery. Locations in New Jersey, Manhattan, Long Island, Queens, and Brooklyn. Call 855-5NJ-DIET or go to njdiet.com. Lose the weight and keep it off forever. That's njdiet.com.
Dr. Peterson, cancer treatment, first in America with radiosurgery for new or recurrent primary or metastatic cancer. Even if prior chemo, surgery, or radiation didn't work, isn't tolerated, isn't wanted. Innovative, non-invasive radiosurgery cancer treatment. No cutting, no bleeding. Dr. Lieberman, decades of experience, 38 Broadway in Manhattan, with brain, body, and prostate cancers. Call 212. Most insurances, Medicare, Medicaid, etc. Call Dr. Lieberman, 212-CHOICES, 212-CHOICES, to get the cancer.
It lets you listen to the best live radio stations in the country. It lets you create custom music stations with over 20 million songs. It lets you listen to thousands of podcasts. But the most amazing feature is that it's free. Yeah, I said free. Our iHeartRadio app. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free. Use our iHeartRadio app today or listen at WOR710.com.
You've heard the IRS has the right to freeze your assets, garnish your wages. Good news is they can also give you a way out called the Fresh Start Initiative, a tax debt compromise program designed to save you serious money. Optima is the nation's leading tax resolution firm. Over 300 professionals to help ensure you pay the minimum, not a penny more. Thousands call every month. You can call right now. Optima. That's Latin for cut me some slack.
Call 800-960-1575. 800-960-1575.
Optima Tax Relief.
Len Berman and John Schmidt in the morning.
Tomorrow from 6 till 10 on WOR.
We have an object lesson in the drive-by media today for you folks, and it plays off of the New York Times story on Ben Rhodes. You remember the story? Ben Rhodes, New York Times Sunday Profile magazine. It was actually came out last Thursday. It appeared in the actual magazine on Sunday. And it was a story about how the White House openly lied to the White House press corps about the Iranian nuke deal. And Ben Rhodes was bragging. The guy that wrote the piece, named David Samuels, who has quite a left-wing literary pedigree, it turns out. Anyway, Rhodes is bragging about how he lied to the thick of things. You know, the White House press corps loves and adores Obama. They're slavish. They're totally devoted. And inside the Obama White House, they speak of the White House press corps in the most insulting, vulgar terms. You know, it's interesting. Obama resents the hell. He almost has no respect for them because they're so easy. They think, on the other hand, that Obama loves them because they're all fellow travelers. They think Obama loves them because they promote Obama's agenda. And Obama's sitting there calling them basically a bunch of media whores and laughing behind closed doors about how easy they are. And that's one of the things that surfaced here coming of my object lesson. Because it turns out that the drive-by media are livid over this New York Times, but they're not livid at Rhodes. Ben Rhodes, the guy who lied to him, the guy who said, that's good, a bunch of 27-year-olds don't know anything, they're easy. He lied to them about who they were negotiating with. Yeah, we found some moderates in Iran, but they had to be negotiating with. They told us the drive-bys are now mad, but not at Rhodes for lying to them. They're mad at the guy that wrote the New York Times story for exposing how easy they are. Wait till you hear the details.
The voice of New York. The new 710 WOR.
Well, we've got 72 degrees at 12:30. Good afternoon. I'm Jeff McKinney. A new Reuters Ipsos poll shows Clinton and Trump running neck and neck nationally, 41 to 40% Clinton over Trump. Trump and House Speaker Paul Ryan gearing up for their big solidarity meeting tomorrow. Will unity be the result? And Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal wants airlines to drop their baggage fees for the summer. This report is brought to you by TimeshareExitTeam.com. Do you feel like you're trapped in your timeshare contract? Get out now, safely and legitimately. At TimeshareExitTeam.com, they'll get you out and give you a full refund. Call 844-321-EXIT, 844-321-EXIT. Sunshine this afternoon, high around 74 degrees, partly cloudy overnight down to 55. Another stunner tomorrow, sunny skies tomorrow, and look for a high of 73. Friday, though, thunderstorms, highs in the upper 60s. Next news, 1 o'clock, breaking news as it happens on the new 710 WOR. I'm Jeff McKinney, 72 degrees at 12:31.
I have struggled with irritable bowel syndrome for 40 years. I mean, really struggled with it. And I want you to know that since I have been taking Balance of Nature, I don't have it anymore. I mean, after 40 years, I'm 75 years old, and after 40 years of struggling with this, and, you know, early on taking all kinds of medication and this, that, and the other thing, back in October, I was able to cancel my appointment with the gastroenterologist. You know, your products have made my life, they have improved the quality of my life so tremendously. I can't be grateful enough. Please, thank you all, and please, if you ever have a chance, please thank Dr. Howard.
Good health is just a phone call away. What are you waiting for? Call now and take the health challenge to get a free month supply of Balance of Nature. Call 1-800-2468-751. That's 1-800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com. Use promo code WOR.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, the inventor and CEO of MyPillow. Like you, I have problems sleeping. I would flip-flop all night, use my arm for support, have all these terrible sleep interruptions. In the morning, I'd have a headache or a neck ache or feel like I needed a nap. And I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. So I invented MyPillow. And with MyPillow, you make the pillow fit you. But my patent, it doesn't matter what sleep position you're in, it's absolutely amazing. And you can wash and dry it. It stays healthy for you for 10 years. I have a 10-year warranty on it and a 60-day money-back guarantee. I do all my manufacturing right here in the USA, and we're so proud, my employees and I, that we were just selected as the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation, that we're giving our best offer ever. When you buy one MyPillow, you're going to get the second one absolutely free using the promo code WOR. 656-751-7666.
That's 800-651-0993. Or you can just go to mypillow.com and use the promo code WOR.
A university study asked 12,000 adults why they take multivitamins and minerals. Here's naturopathic doctor and the inventor of Texas superfood, Dr. Dennis Black, with an answer that just might surprise you.
Studies show that vitamin supplements are mostly synthetic and do little for your health. I believe the secret to great health is pure natural nutrition, not chemistry-set supplements. Great health comes from nature. That's what's in Texas Superfood. Nature's antioxidant-rich vitamins and minerals from 55 vine-ripened fruits and vegetables and enzymes. So here's my promise. Switch from your chemistry-set vitamins to Texas Superfood for 90 days and experience increased energy, more focus, and better sleep. Or return it. No questions asked.
Order Texas Superfood now, and for a limited time, get free shipping. Call 1-844-START-55. 1-844-START-55. 1-844-START-55.
Len Berman and Todd Schnitt in the morning. Tomorrow from 6 till 10 on WOR.
Something out. I just got an email from a Trumpist who this is fascinating. I know all these Trump supporters and they're fantasizing about what Trump is going to tell Paul Ryan when they have their big confab. And I have to read that. But here, this helps me understand the average Trump supporters' mental attitude about all this. It helps me to extrapolate and then understand how Trump supporters are going to react to anything that involves Trump. I will figure, after I read this, a lot of you Trump supporters are going to be going, yeah, that's exactly what he ought to do. Let's see if I'm right. Hey, Rush, starts the email. Here's what Trump ought to say in his meeting with Paul Ryan. Screw you. I'm a representative of one district in one state. Let me tell you how things are going to work. First, you are going to apologize to me, and you're going to say you don't know what you were thinking when you refused to endorse me when you were asked. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to say you are fully behind me, and you will do everything humanly possible to see that I win, period. Otherwise, I'm going to call you out for what you really are. I'm going to endorse your primary opponent. I'm going to actively campaign for him. The next words out of your mouth better be, yes, I agree, or else. Or else you're fired. That is what an ardent Trump supporter sent me in an email saying that's what he's expecting Trump to say to Paul Ryan. My friend is not. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just telling you, this is, you don't think that is representative of a whole lot of Trumpists? That's what they think Trump does? That's what a lot of Trump does. That's the art of the deal. That's negotiation. That is where you lay out what you are. You're ready to get back. But let me just read the word to it now, throwing in my own interest, okay? There's an email from a friend of mine who I think, I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be close to being fairly representative of what Trump supporters, maybe it's fantasy, maybe it's fantasizing a little bit. But here again, what Trump should say in his meeting with Ryan. Well, a friend of mine sent me an email. Remember, not my words, are reading an email from Trump's party. Guy who thinks if Trump doesn't win, we're finished. There's no other alternative. If Trump doesn't win, it's over, as we know. That's what this guy believes. Screw you. You're the representative of a small district in one state. Let me tell you how things are going to work. First, you're going to apologize. And you're going to say you don't know what you were thinking. You couldn't bring yourself to endorse me last week when you were asked. The next thing you're going to say is that you are fully me, and you're going to do everything humanly possible. Humanly possible. You're not going to like, period. Otherwise, I'm going to publicly call you out for what you are. I'm going to endorse your opponent. I'm going to actively campaign for it. So the next words out of your mouth, that better be yes. I agree, sir, or else. And then Trump should leave the meeting. Now, we know that's not going to happen. Trump's already out there saying, I love Ryan. He's a great guy. I want Ryan to remain chairman of the convention. That bothers you, by the way. Didn't bother you? You didn't want Trump to put his own guy in there? You wouldn't like to see Katrina Pearson, chairman of the Republican National Convention? Maybe you offered to Heidi Klum. As an olive branch of peace. Hey, Heidi, how'd you come like to run the convention club? They just toss it right back into Hillary's pack. Okay, here is on YouTube last night, and I want to play this for you. I'm curious to know how Trump supporters react. Because this is going to be an ad too. This may be, they may end up being an ad. It may be chopped up and handed to people, but it's going to be an ad. It's Trump from 2012. This is just, 4 years ago. It was on the Fox News channel, on the record with Benedict Sussman. 2012, March. She said, looking at the administration, how do you think the vice president is done? Biden. The vice president not a job very visible. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. I'm curious, well, what do you think about Biden? What do you think of Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton, I think, is a terrific woman. I mean, I'm a little biased because I've known her for years. I live in New York. She lives in New York. I've known her and her husband for years, and I really like them both a lot. And I think she really works hard, and I think she, again, she's given an agenda. It's not all of her, but I think she really works hard. I think she does a good job. I like her.
She ended out at the end of this term. I think we're going to see her again running for office.
I think so. I think, assuming she's healthy, which I hope she will be, I think she probably runs after the next 4 years, I would imagine.
Supporter?
I don't want to get into this because I'll get myself into trouble, but
That's why I asked if you tried to jump.
I just like her. I like her, and I like her husband. Her husband made a speech on Monday at Mar-a-Lago. It was very well received. And he's a really good guy, and she's a really good person and woman.
Donald Trump on Greta Van Susteren 4 years ago. You know they're going to make that into an ad. You know that the whole thing, or portions of it, are going to be made into an ad. And Slick was down there in Mar-a-Lago, and he was making the speech, and I guarantee you that's not all he was getting. On his payments of the speech at Mar-a-Lago, he was having a great, great time there. There's no question about it. But I wonder when he got paid for the speech in Mar-a-Lago. I don't know. Trump didn't pay him. It was some, obviously, group rented the place for an outing, and they had Slick come down and say some words. But 4 years ago. So what's your reaction here? I'm You know what? You've been talking to Scotty. Exactly what Scotty Miller was saying. Okay, the official Trump reaction to this is, are you ready? Will we finally now admit how brilliant Trump is? Can we all now finally know how he's been setting these people apart for years? He's been out there praising the Clintons. He's been fooling them. He's been making the Clintons think he loves them. He supports them. He's in their camp. He's got them tamed. They're not even thinking about Trump. They're even looking about Trump. Trump is just, I think, Trump is going to come out of the blue one day and just squash these people. What a brilliant, brilliant move to keep them off guard and set them up. That will be the official response. keep your enemies close and your friends close, your enemies closer. Okay, that's interesting stuff. That, of course Trump was going to, he knew 4 years ago he's going to run. He knew she's going to be running. He knew he's got a club. This is brilliant. This shows how far ahead of the game Trump is. He's so far out in front of everybody, we can't even keep up. What a brilliant bit of trickery. That's going to be what it is. You're not at all concerned about it? No, we're not. The Trumpists are not concerned. Let me take a brief and we'll come back and start on the phone after this. Courage to fight and on talent to succeed. Rush on the EIB network. What do you think he is? The research says relentlessly pursuing his goal. And if your goal is protecting your family, be relentless in your search for home security. Research compare. There is no better choice than simply say home security. Everything you need to keep your family safe. With no long-term contracts, no hidden fees, and 24/7 monitoring. Only $14.99 a month. Visit simplysafeusa.com right now. Get a 10% discount. Simplysafeusa.com. People everywhere are fighting pain right where it hurts with Sims Max Freeze. Here's Fred from Texas.
I train executive service dogs and I want up to more muscles, more joint, and that's where Sims really takes off for me.
Sims Max Freeze takes on pain with the 1-2 punch of naturally based pain-relieving ingredients combined with the power of proven science.
Try Sims because Sims is the one product in my life that's work. I can vouch for it. It does work.
Take on pain with the 1-2 punch of nature and science with Sims Max Freeze. Available in stores everywhere. Punches are for base buildings only and may not be available in some areas. This is an alert. If your business or church is building this year, you're about to pay more than you should. This could mean thousands of dollars more for your office, retail space, church, or warehouse. So call General Steel now for the quality and the price in a pre-engineered steel building that you just can't beat. That's right, General Steel can save you thousands of dollars with a pre-engineered steel building designed for your business or church. How much can you save? How about a 50 by 100 foot building for under $35,000? So don't pay thousands more than you should without calling General Steel first. Call 800-98-STEEL today and save as much as half the cost and time of conventional construction. Don't let rising steel prices put your project in jeopardy. Call now to lock in your price for 3 months. Call 800-98-STEEL. That's 800-98-STEEL. Don't spend thousands more than you should. Call 800-987-8335. Aging in the sun causes the most damage to the skin. Vitamin C serum may improve the pigmentation, roughness, and fine lines of damaged skin, helping firmness, tone, radiance, and texture. Vitamin C, a strong antioxidant, helps form collagen, which fills in the skin, helping your skin look younger and more beautiful. Invite Health offers a very pure, high-quality vitamin C toning serum that is free of fragrances and parabens. Take advantage of this great offer from Invite. Call now to purchase 1 bottle of vitamin C toning serum for $19.95 and receive a free protective hand cream along with free shipping. That's a $59.85 value for just $19.95. This is a limited time offer. Take pound 250 on your cell phone. Use the word Invite Health or call Invite at 800-784-3170. Support the health of your skin safely with Invite Vitamin C Toning Serum. Hit pound 250 on your cell phone and say the word Invite Health. Or call them at 800-784-3170.
A new national poll says Trump and Clinton are neck and neck. It's story of 1 on the new 710 WOR.
Exactly what I was expecting. Okay, here is, I checked the email during the break, one defense of the soundbite of the Trump appearance with Greta, where he praises Hillary to the hilt. One reaction is, you know, this would make a great ad debunking how Trump is attacking Hillary because she's a woman. This can just get rid of all of these attacks. That Trump's out there hitting her because she's a woman, that Trump hates her or whatever. That soundbite actually, Rush, when you put that soundbite actually made me think Trump is more serious than I actually thought when he comments on Hillary. Another emailer said, hey, Rush, you know, I used to like George W. Bush. So I can fully believe that Trump used to like Hillary. Makes perfect sense he'd be mad at Hillary right after Benghazi. You think Trump would have said that about Hillary after Benghazi rush? He didn't, did he? He didn't rush, did he? So, I knew it. And I also knew that the never-Trumpers are going to be lit. If this is the kind of stuff that never-Trumpers think that they're going to be able to use and get rid of. And it isn't going to work because they don't understand even now the depth of the bond that exists. I keep talking about this, and they don't get it because you know what? They don't have one. All of these, I don't care. Name the name. From the Bill Kristols to the George Wills, they don't understand this bond that Trump has. Well, maybe they might understand it, they resent it, whatever, but I'm not sure that they grasp it from a standpoint of having personally experienced it. So we'll see. There's one other thing that the bite does not have that Trump also said to Greta Van Susteren. And I should have thrown this. It's not going to make any difference, but I just want to be complete. She asked Trump about Hillary's vote for the Iraq, because Trump has been consistently, he was always opposed to that. And he's been critical of anybody who supported or voted for the Iraq War. And Hillary did. And that's something he asked about. And he said, well, you have to remember, Greta, she was lied to. She was lied to by the Bush administration about that. It's perfectly understandable why she would. If they lied to me about it, I might have supported too. So you've got to remember, she was lied to. She exonerated her 4 years ago on her vote for the Iraq War, and he's now out ripping her to shreds. Today, if you listen to Trump, he's ripping her to shreds over her Iraq War vote. 4 years ago, he exonerated her because Bush lied to her about it. Or Colin Powell, he didn't name whoever, but like the Bush administration lied to her about it. Chris, in Bermuda Dunes, California, near the Palm Springs. It's great out there. Great to have you on the program, Chris. Hello.
Hey, Russ. Thanks for taking my call. Hey, before I get to my comment, I'd like to say hi to my mom and dad, Ben and Joanne. They're 89 and 94. They watch the potato can every single day.
Well, hello back. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Big fan. And I get the newsletter when she's done reading it.
Well, you're all in, and I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I would be called a Trumpist. I really like Ted Cruz, but I think the average person is so sick and tired of a typical politician. I think we view this great country as being driven off a cliff by politicians. And it's sad, some of the things Trump says. I think the line should be, instead of never Trump, never another politician. So we will take anybody besides another politician.
No, I know a lot of people like you out there. That politicians are the scourge. And Trump's not one. And in fact, that's often used as an excuse for Trump to stick. Well, you know, he's not a politician. He's not politically correct. It's an excuse. You said some of the questionable things that Trump said. Can you cite one for me? What are you talking about? What kind of...
All the things that he said, I mean, lie intent. You know, whenever anybody tells me why not to vote for somebody else instead of why to vote for him, they lose. You know, I mean, he might have to work with Ted Cruz in the future, and then that's out. The things he said about Carlos Fiorina, leading out of who knows where. I mean, all the things.
No, that was about Megyn Kelly, and Carlos Fiorina was the worst case stuff.
Right. That's not presidential. But even then, you know, I think when people look at Trump, they say,
He's not president, he comes fast.
he's made a payroll. He's had to make a payroll. He's been involved in competitive bid situations. He understands what the rest of us in this world deal with. So the average politician does not. And secondly, who is ISIS more afraid of, Trump or Hillary? I think those two things right there, they will put up with anything but another politician, because I think this great country is being driven off the
quit. And you can't really do something about it. Well, I appreciate the call, Chris. Thanks very much. And to your parents as well. 89 and 94. And daily dittos and viewers. Appreciate it. Lane, and wouldn't it be for half of the world? Wouldn't it hurt everybody to great to have you up there?
Yeah, you're right. Outside going home from the last caller, people out here are mad. They want somebody that's going to go in there and do and say anything they have to look out for the common man in this country. Because we have been just right over the cold from top to bottom and side to side for so many years now. It's just gotten to the boiling point.
Yeah, but wait now, hang on, I understand that. But it doesn't bother you at all that just 4 years ago it seemed like Trump was all in for Hillary Clinton? Doesn't it give you any pause at all? Do you not ask yourself, is what he's telling us today that he really think it? Or you don't ask yourself that at all? It doesn't
Now, I do ask myself that question, but most people do not care because, like I say, they want someone that's going to go in there and say whatever it takes. And it's like people come at Trump.
Okay, look, I hear you. I really hear you. But the Republican candidates, isn't this why they're in trouble? During the campaign, they went out and they told everybody what they wanted to hear. I mean, they loaded up for bear. They were going to stop Obamacare. They're going to do it. And then they got there and didn't do diddly squat. And now they're in the doghouse because they lied to you.
Yeah. And even with Cruz could have got farther ahead if he would have been more like Trump, and he would come out and call these politicians right out on the table and just call them rude, ugly names, and he just whipped them up one side down the other.
He did. On the floor of the Anyway, there's enough. Got to take a break, but news today, a related matter about Cruz in that regard. But get to it.
That will continue on the EIB network. Rush Limbaugh on the Voice of New York, the new 710 WOR.
Hey folks, Memorial Day is coming up. It's our chance to honor those who have served our country. And my good friends at Mahindra Tractors are stepping up for the third year in a row with the Mahindra Military Salute giveaway. This year is special because Mahindra is giving away their all-new utility vehicle, the Impact XTV 750S Camo Edition. The Mahindra Impact will go to someone special who is active duty or a veteran of the U.S. military. To nominate somebody, go to rushlimbaugh.com. Look for the Mahindra Military Salute giveaway. My thanks to Mahindra, makers of the world's #1 selling tractor. And God bless all of you who protect our freedom.
No purchase necessary, born in Alaska, Hawaii, and where prohibited. Open to continuous U.S. residents 18 and over who are active duty or a veteran of the U.S. military. Sweepstakes ends at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time, May 29, 2016. Take advantage of rock bottom prices and test drive a Mahindra today at Malbisi Equipment in Riverhead and Hicksville. Or visit MalbisiEquipment.com. That's MalbisiEquipment.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. I occasionally hear about this ad on the radio. These products are the culmination of my life's work. And I'm often surprised when the emotions that arise when people talk about how they improve the quality of their life. One thing that I'm amazed about is the kind of pictures I was having on practice and sometimes I think that so as my own that's something that I'm very grateful for. These people are real. I'd like to thank the Balance of Nature customers for trusting me and for allowing me to help them in their pursuit of health.
Call now. Accept and complete Dr. Howard's 120-day challenge to earn a free month supply of Balance of Nature. Call 1-800-2468-751. That's 1-800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com.
Hello, I'm Mike Mandel, the inventor and CEO of My Pillow. Like you, I have problems sleeping. I would flip-flop all night, use my arm for support, have all these terrible sleep interruptions. In the morning, I'd have a headache or a neck ache or feel like I needed a nap. And I tried every pillow out there, and nothing worked. So I invented My Pillow, and with My Pillow, you make the pillow fit you. Like my patented fill, it doesn't matter what sleep position you're in, it's absolutely amazing. And you can wash and dry it, it stays healthy for you for 10 years. I have a 10-year warranty on it and a 60-day money-back guarantee. I do all my manufacturing right here in the USA, and we're so proud, my employees and I, that we were just selected as the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation, that we're given our best offer ever. When you buy one My Pillow, you're going to get the second one absolutely free using the promo code WOR when you call 800-651-0993. That's 800-651-0993. Or you can just go to mypillow.com and use the promo code WOR.
John Hannity, this afternoon at 3 on 710 WOR.
When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, and dig deeper into this object lesson in the media. Not that it's the, although it will illustrate maybe how the same take of the same words out of 15 or 20 different reporters, how that happens. We may have gotten a leg up on that.
Hats off to the president and every cancer patient after radiosurgery. Why would the president choose radiosurgery for cancer treatment? For the same reasons as you. Non-invasive, outpatient, highly successful cancer treatment that hits the cancer. When every hospital thought standard treatment was okay. Dr. Lederman has a better idea. First, with body radiosurgery in America, Dr. Lederman hits the cancer with no cutting, no bleeding. That's radiosurgery. We hit the cancer, brain, body, or prostate, longest experience in America performing body radiosurgery. Best wishes to the president and every cancer patient. You too can have presidential cancer treatment with us. 1384 Broadway and 38, accepting most insurances, Medicare, Medicaid. Your choices, presidential cancer treatment for you. Meet Dr. Lederman. Of yours, choices,
in the morning, and the defending national champion New York Mets. 710 WOR, the voice of New York.
iHeart Radio station.
And we've got 72 degrees at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm Jeff McKinney. New national poll numbers out today show a dead heat between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. A new Reuters Ipsos poll shows Clinton at 41% support among white voters, Trump at 40%, 19% undecided. That's big news, and so is the meeting scheduled for tomorrow between Trump and House Speaker Paul. Said he's not ready to support Trump. So what does Ryan hope to accomplish tomorrow? Unity. I want to be a part of that unifying process so that we're at full strength this fall so that we can win this election. We cannot afford to lose this election to Hillary Clinton, to pack the Supreme Court, to keep the liberal Obama agenda going. And we'll find out tomorrow if Ryan and Trump can come together to take on Hillary Clinton. A 60-year-old woman is dead. A 9-year-old girl recovering from stab wounds after an attack in the Bronx this morning. Police say 55-year-old Henry Maldonado stabbed and killed his girlfriend, 60-year-old Carmen Irizarry, and wounded the young girl. Maldonado then stabbed himself and set fire to the Melrose section apartment. The little girl is stable. Maldonado is critical of the stab wounds and smoke inhalation. Civil rights charges have been filed against the former South Carolina police officer who shot and killed a black man who was running away. Rich correspondent Eric Katersky.
A federal grand jury returned a 3-count indictment against Michael Slager that charges the ex-North Charleston, South Carolina police officer with fatally shooting Walter Scott without legal justification and willfully depriving him of the right to be free from the use of unreasonable force. The indictment comes more than a year after Slager pulled over Scott for a broken taillight. The final moments of their encounter were caught on cell phone video that shows Slager's taser fall, Scott turning to run, then Slager firing 8 times with the victim's back turned. Aaron Katersky, ABC News, New York.
And Blakegate just won't go away. Patriots quarterback Tom Brady is again appealing his 4-game suspension after it was reinstated by the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals last month. Brady was initially given 2 weeks to appeal, but then had that deadline extended. Multiple reports say Brady has now filed paperwork after adding lawyer Ted Olson his defense team. A Giants season ticket holder has admitted he stole from Giants fans in a ticket skip.
As a Giants season ticket holder, John Gorman gets a program which prosecutors say he made it appear he had 28 season tickets, selling them throughout 2 seasons starting in 2008. Now, fans who paid never got their tickets. The prosecutors say the Mattawan man stole more than $116,000 from fans doing this. He pled guilty yesterday and faces prison time. I'm Scott Pringle for the News 710 WOR.
Transportation Secretary Anthony Foxx saying he'll shut down the Washington, D.C. subway if safety problems aren't fixed, and fixed immediately. Chipotle is bringing in some big guns to regain customer loyalty after a series of food scares. More from correspondent Karen Chase.
To bolster efforts to protect its product and its customers, Chipotle has hired 2 leading food safety experts, including a vocal critic of its response to E. coli outbreaks. David Atchison, a former FDA official, and David Sino, who was widely credited with turning things around at Jack in the Box restaurants in the 90s, have been hired as consultants. The company spokesman said, "We are committed to establishing Chipotle as an industry leader in food safety, and we've assembled an extremely capable team to help us achieve that goal." Karen Chase, ABC.
And this portion of the news brought to you by TimeshareAgency.com. If you feel like you're trapped in your timeshare contract, get out now safely, legitimately at TimeshareAgency.com. They'll get you out or give you a full refund. Call 844-321-EXIT, 844-321-EXIT. And brought to you by the Flemington Car and Truck family of dealers. Go to Flemington.com. Here's the forecast on the way.
Hi, I'm Brian from 1-800-GOT-JUNK. I was told you could make us feel better. That's why we're here.
Everything just seems so,
Everything is about to get better, ma'am. You have a diagnosis, Brian? I have really good news. You're about to feel great. I sure hope so. You're suffering from too much junkitis.
How did we get it?
It's a common affliction, ma'am. Is there a cure? Point at something you haven't used in the past 12 months. Wow, it's gone. Try it, honey. You'll feel light as a feather.
Something I haven't used?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
I feel like I'm flying.
It's a crazy kind of freedom.
I can breathe again.
That's the sound of optimism and energy and possibilities. We come when it's convenient for you. Call today before noon and we'll be there today. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
WOR Weather Channel forecast. Beautiful afternoon with lots of sunshine. It's 74. Partly cloudy tonight. Low 55. More sunshine ahead for tomorrow with a high 73. An approaching cold front will ramp up shower and thunderstorm chances on Friday, high 68. I'll be here often for your
This report brought to you by Central Jersey Equipment.
New Jersey's mowing headquarters. With over 40 John Deere models, there's a John Deere routing mower just right for your home or business. And just right for every budget, too. Central Jersey Equipment. Route 34 in Marlboro. Online at CentralJerseyEquipment.com. On Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 138 points at 17,790. The NASDAQ is on 18. The S&P 500 is down 2 sitting at 2,074. This portion of news is brought to you by LiveWatch Home Security Systems. Protect your loved ones with LiveWatch Security. LiveWatch helps you connect and respond up to 10 times faster in an emergency. Instant communication to know what's happening now. LiveWatch has no long-term contracts. You save up to 50% off home security. Call 855-LiveWatch or visit livewatch.com. Next news at 1:30. Breaking news as it happens on the News 710 WOR. Wake up with Len Burton and Todd Schmidt in the morning. 6 till 10 tomorrow morning. I'm Chuck McKinney with 72 degrees at 106.
The right choice for your ride home. Sean Hannity, 3 till 6 on the Voice of New York. The News 710 WOR. Now it's the Rush Limbaugh Show.
Surpassing all audience expectations every day. Rush Limbaugh saying what I believe, loving hearing myself say what I say because I love hearing myself. Right. And always keep in mind that when I've said something about something, there's not much left to be said. That's why I dial it back on some things, leaving room for callers to weigh in. Telephone number 800-282-2882 if you want to be on the program. The email address is rushmore@IBNet.com. And I have more response coming in from Trump supporters reacting to the 49-second soundbite I played the previous hour. So we'll play it again here. somebody who's just now tuning in, so you'll be in context. I played a Trump soundbite from the interview with Greta Van Susteren back in 2012 on the Fox News channel, in which he'd just been glowing and Bill. And I played on purpose because I wanted to gauge reaction, but I want to see what Trump supporters would say about it, whether anybody, if I could find any Trump supporter, worried or shocked or surprised or betrayed. I was looking perhaps for any and all of that, and so far, zip, zero, nada. The reaction continues to come in, and it's either explain it away type reaction or supportive. One person said, I hope they make it out of that. I hope they do. That's the single best thing that could happen to Trump in this campaign. So, here's the fight. There's one thing not to do. Greta Van Susteren asks Trump about Hillary Clinton's vote in support of the Iraq War. Trump has, from the beginning, that whole thing been opposed to it. He claims that he was originally opposed to it. Some people try to find evidence of that. Haven't been able to. Trump's a businessman. They want to voting here. But he is a businessman. For the longest time, he's been totally opposed to the Iraq War. It has something to do with stupid. And he was asked by Greta Van Susteren, what do you think? I mean, she voted for it. You've got to keep in mind, Greta, that Hillary was lied to about weapons of she was lied to by the Bush administration. So he doesn't hold her vote against her 4 years ago. Today, he is running against her like it's the stupidest thing she's done, and it's typical of stupid things that she does and will do, and it's a black mark against her. I really want I could remind you that everything the Bush administration said about Saddam Hussein and weapons of mass destruction was said almost word for word by Bill Clinton back in 1998 during the Lewinsky administration when he was trying to extract number 20 missiles into Aspen factories in the Sudan and launched a missile into a Baghdad office complex. Such that a Baghdad office complex is an office complex, but nevertheless, he launched a missile into a building on a Saturday night that killed a janitor. And that was it. But you go back, we've got the soundbites. They are in our archives of every Democrat, Bill Clinton, every Democrat in the House and Senate, saying the exact same things about Hussein and weapons of mass destruction that George W. Bush said.
What's your point?
It's uncanny. It really is uncanny. Now, my point is, it doesn't matter if Hillary lied to her about it. She believes it. She goes back, obviously, to the days when her husband was president. Thought that this was obviously a weapons of mass destruction back then. In 1998, by 2002, 2003 came along, they thought he had added to this stuff. Everybody thought so.
You know how you flip-flop so erratically from day to day. You want someone who's good with the legislative process, who has friends.
So that eliminates Ted Cruz
in the U.S. Senate and in Congress. John Kasich has his detractors, but he also has many people who would sit down with him and would have a cup of coffee and discuss the legislative process. So I think you've really made the case, since he says there's anywhere from 5 to 6 candidates that he's whittled down the possible vice presidential nominee to be. I really think you just made the case for John Kasich. I think Kasich could pull Ohio into the Republican column, even though he's just running potentially as the vice president.
Possible. Very, very possible. And certainly Kasich is and has been well liked. Trump hasn't attacked Kasich in the way he's attacked other senators. Right, okay, so he speaks like a slob. But it's very difficult in the course of a primary to describe somebody, for example, Ted Cruz, describe Trump as amoral, unprincipled, psychopathic, philandering, draft dodging, whatever. It's hard like a month later to say, come on, now we're buddies. Nor would Trump particularly want that endorsement. So, look, a Trump ticket, certainly possible. It would be very, very, very formidable, I think, in a way that Trump plus X isn't. On the other hand, the function of the vice presidential candidate historically is to be the attack dog while the candidate rises above the fray. Here, however, Trump has inverted that. Trump is the attack dog. There is no way that he is capable of rising above.
Only at times Samuel F.A. Chris Christie reaches that level in terms of his attack persona, his pitbull nature.
But there is no bait that Trump won't stoop to. Even, back and forth with Elizabeth Warren and Republican leaders are saying, you know what? Elizabeth Warren isn't even running this time. Why don't you focus on who you're running? Doesn't matter. Trump can't resist it.
Well, remember,
basically, he can't stand to be made fun of.
Big meeting tomorrow. He's taking a day of rest, although I don't think he will be off his Twitter account, and I don't think he will reject any interviews that come up at the last second. But he's in deep preparation for the sit-down with Paul Ryan in D.C.
We have no idea whether that's true, that he's preparing anything for this meeting.
Well, that's what we've been told.
We just know that there's a meeting scheduled. I know. How does Trump... Give me an example. If he's deep in preparation, he would not have said this to Don Imus this morning on the Imus Show.
I'll find some of that, but a lot of it, I've been, for a long time, I've been involved in politics at the highest level for a long time, just not on this side. And I understand how it works, and I think I'll be able to do a lot of things. Obama can't do things. I mean, Obama, he resorted to just signing executive orders all over the place. I mean, Obama's never... How often do you see where everybody agrees? I don't know, when was the last time you saw a vote where everybody agrees on something and they voted in? It doesn't seem like it even happens. If you think about it, it's the level of hatred in Washington between Republicans and Democrats is unbelievable. And I remember 10 years ago, 20 years ago, certainly during Reagan, where the Republicans, Democrats, they fought, but they got along. And a good example would be Tim O'Neill and Ronald Reagan. But today, the hatred that they have for each other is unbelievable.
This is a problem. We've been told this, and I really believe it's a myth, that Ronald Reagan would get together with the bottle of Jameson and would share it with Tip O'Neill, and they'd be half in the bag when they would resolve some of their differences. First off, Trump doesn't drink, right? At least he's told us that. No one has ever really seen him drink. I think there's other caffeine.
Brad was an alcoholic, and I imagine having grown up with that around that, watching his brother perish. One of the few, I think, authentic experiences in Donald Trump's life outside of...
To be fair to your President Barack Obama, he did try the drinking routine. Remember, he played bartender, and he took some of the Republican leaders in the White House, and it didn't go over.
But
I guess he wanted to come and drink.
I mean, the idea that he was asked a simple question by Don Imus, how are you going to get some of these things done given the level of opposition? And he just had no idea. No answer except, I'll sign a bunch of executive orders that works for Obama. As if this whole argument about the use of Obama's executive orders, whether they're constitutional, whether they're not, like it never actually existed. It's just a throwaway tagline. Okay, all right. Well, what about revisiting some things that perhaps weren't as presidential in retrospect?
Well, I've actually done that, Don, and frankly, I like John McCain, and John McCain is a hero. Also heroes are people that are, whether they get caught or don't get caught, they're all heroes as far as I'm concerned. And that's the way it should be. And
So you regret saying that?
I don't, I like not to regret anything. I mean, to say things, and what I said, frankly, is what I said. And, some people liked what I said, if you want to know the truth. I mean, there are many people that like what I said. After I said that, my poll numbers went up 7 points. I mean,
No, I understand all that.
You understand that? I mean, some people like what I said, but I like John McCain. In my eyes, John McCain is a hero. I mean, John McCain's a good guy.
Good guy now.
Right. And now in Donald Trump's eyes, he's a hero, although I don't regret calling him not a hero because he got captured. I think he's a loser because he got captured. Because I don't like to regret things. And a lot of people,
flip side, one of the reasons people don't like John McCain, you notice the ladies say nice things about Donald Trump. And a lot of people wonder why. Everyone who is jumping ship, or at least deciding to sit it out, is John McCain actually being nice to Donald Trump? Because, yes, he's running for re-election again in Arizona, and as you know, Trump overwhelmingly won the Republican primary in Arizona. It's been thought that he might even take on the former governor there, who had the immigration policy that was challenged in the United States Supreme Court, or as you call it, brouhaha. And brouhaha. McCain is now going to have to go towards Trump if he expects to get reelected for what, the 18th, 19th, 20th time on a 60-year term? Look, I mean, McCain is the poster child for term limits. The guy will do anything to get reelected, will go in any direction, he has no chance.
Can you imagine Donald Trump that things like the Gettysburg Address, you know, where war stories 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth, and, you know, and forget about the others. Well, we've been on a great battlefield of this war, a bunch of losers here. I mean, really, the people I like, people who didn't get killed. I mean, why are we having this graveyard for the losers? 1-800-848-70. But I don't regret calling them losers. I mean, I don't like to regret it.
Would he keep his speech down to 18 minutes? Like, because Trump doesn't do anything unless it's an hour or more.
Anyway, Donald Trump romps to victory in Nebraska, as well as West Virginia. Bernie Sanders, big surprise there, takes West Virginia away from Hillary, which is weird, of course, because Hillary has been very publicly anti-coal. Bernie claims to be the environmentalist, but Bernie Sanders didn't mind not emphasizing that last night. 1-800-848-WABC. Just get some traffic and transit in your hall.
River Bridge as broken down 18-wheeler continues to walk off the acceleration lane. And there are concerted changes affecting the number 4 train at Woodlawn Avenue. The number 6 train is running late at Grand Central 42nd Street where regular service is resumed. And the J train running express on Marcy Avenue to Myrtle Avenue. Taking forecast of 11, 72, and 74 for the high today. It's clear skies tonight, low to 55. More sunshine tomorrow. Temperatures will be where they were today. Reporting about 15 minutes into a case right now, traffic on 77 WABC.
Ron Cooney here for Provia. That's right, Provia. I was just looking at my ponytail this morning as I brushed it out because I gave my scalp a big scrubbing last night. And I saw this ponytail, and it's big, and it's lush, and it's full, and it's fantastic. And I have to thank our friends at Provia. I'm going to get 60 this summer. I'm going to do it with a full head of hair. Provia is an all-natural syrup. It contains Procopil, which has been clinically proven to stimulate your hair follicles. It's a naturally occurring botanical extract. It's completely safe and demonstrated completely effective. Works for men and women, safe for colored and treated hair. But best of all, as far as you're concerned as a smart consumer, it comes with an ironclad money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied, you get your money back. All you have to do, now that you are completely protected by the guarantee, is make a phone call. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-720-8124. 1-800-720-8124. Pick up the phone right now. Call 1-800-720-8124 and tell whoever answers that you want Ron Cooney's ponytail on your head this year.
Tune in this Sunday at 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. for MJ Diet's 1 hour radio show to learn how you can lose 20 to 45 pounds in only 4 days. Guaranteed. IRS or state and cannot afford to pay them back. The IRS is now making it easier to settle delinquent tax problems through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative. Due to the financial hardship many are facing in this current economic downturn, qualifying for this program will settle your delinquent tax problem, build off collection, and may even reduce your back taxes by thousands of dollars. So it's free information, and to see if you qualify, call the hotline at People's Tax Relief by dialing 1-800-419-2387. If you owe back taxes and cannot afford to pay them, there's no need to worry. You may now qualify to settle your delinquent tax problem and save thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 1-800-419-2387. 1-800-419-2387. That's 1-800-419-2387.
Well, you saw the running of the Kentucky Derby. The winner got favored in the upcoming Preakness and in the Belmont Stakes last leg in the Triple Crown. But I gotta tell you, there was such
Toll-free number now. 1-800-449-4443.